Hi everyone, I'm Ellen Jaffe Jones with Get Set Up. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified running coach, aerobics instructor, nationally ranked sprinter, placed in 260 5K races for my age group since 2006, just on plants. And as a vegan runner for 41 years, my knees are fine. And part of that reason is I do dynamic warm-ups to get my blood flowing before I train or race every single time. And every single time after I finish racing, I do stretching. Much of it yoga stretches. So these are yoga stretches that have saved my life, and I hope they will save yours. Now, you may be a little distracted by this amazing yoga mat. It's got all these fun positions on it, and you can pick this up online in case you forget any of these. But this is kind of cool. Some of these poses are a little too advanced, so we are not going to be doing it, but I just thought I would show you the mat because I did see it in a yoga class and thought it was pretty cool. Because this is a hard concrete floor, we've got another mat underneath, but up to you whether you want to double mat or not, especially for the only thing, I don't have any issues with my knees, but it does hurt sometimes when I go right down on my kneecaps. And for the age, almost 70, that is kind of age-appropriate behavior. So let's get started in the prayer position with breathing into a sun salutation and coming down, breathing it up and exhaling down and breathing it up. And this next time we're going to go over into a forward fold and just let our arms hang down here. A little ragdoll position. This is a great way to begin the day or end the day. We're not going to do a full yoga practice here, just the best poses that will keep your back and hip joints loosey-goosey. Let's come up one vertebrae at a time and throw your shoulders gently back in a standing pose. Some nice deep breaths here. Curling it in, and let's return to that. Palms out, filled with intention and gratitude for our practice. And one more time. And this time I'm going to step to the end of the mat. You'll see this on a profile. So we're going to inhale it up and exhale it down into a downward dog. Just walk it out here and push back in to your shoes, your feet. Walk the dog 1 foot at a time. And whatever your range of motion is, it's all good here. And we're going to come forward with bent knees, onto our knees into a child's pose. And this pose maybe is my most favorite because it just stretches the whole body from the tops of your feet, your ankles, your shins, your knees, your quadriceps, especially if you've been running. Oh, this feels so good. Your hips, and of course your back, shoulder, and even up to your pinkies. If you want, you can hang out here with your arms behind you, and this really lets you sink into the pose. But just do whatever feels good for you. From this position, we're going to come up into tabletop, putting our hands right by our head, pressing up and squaring up the position. Nice on all fours with a level tabletop, and then on the inhale into cow and push up to, some call it angry cat, but I'm just calling it cat because Pumpkin, the rescue cat, the one I have, she is never angry. She's so sweet. Pushing up to cat again, back down to cow. And you can do this to your breathing, whatever that looks like. Might be faster than me. Exhale, inhale, might be slower than me. We'll just do one more of these. Exhale and inhale back to child's pose. And at the end of the day, these just feel so good to release. If you've done 20 workouts in a row, this feels so wonderful. Or if you've just been on your feet all day, this feels so wonderful. While we're here, we're going to just do a little twist like this. So your arm threads the needle underneath your other arm. Just a little twist. And then back to the other side. We're doing that same thing on the other side. Our hips really like to be twisted in these stretches. All right, come out of this, as you will any pose, slowly to a seated position. And cross your ankle over your other leg. Wherever it lands, it's all good. It can be your ankle right over your knee. It can just be out like this. Whatever feels good. Put your hands behind you, your arms behind you, and help with the twist, with the stretch. And straight up in an erect position. Look up and remember the intention you set for your practice. Nice deep breath through all of these. We're holding these poses roughly for about 20 to 30 seconds. And we're going to cross over the other leg. One side is definitely going to feel easier than the other unless you're super duper woman or man. So again, just wherever that other leg lands, use your arms to keep your upper body erect. Nice deep breath here. And slowly wiggle, not too much, just squirm out of it, okay? All right, put your legs straight in front of you. Lean over, curling your back, and then straightening it up. Try to reach your toes if you can, but wherever you land with your ankles, your calves, all good. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Inhale it up, and exhale it down. Inhale it up. And exhale back to that seated position. Now from here, we're going to do some twists. These are very important, especially, you know, as we get older, sometimes it's hard to get all the systems working in the morning. If you do this when you wake up, this is really good for your colon. So you're crossing your one leg, your ankle is crossing above the knee, or again, wherever it lands, give your knee, just below the knee actually, a little hug, and use this back arm to help you in the twist. Some people do it this way. Some people do it with their elbow bent on their thigh, and you can use your elbow to give a little extra push there to assist in this twist. Nice deep breaths with all these poses. And then slowly untwist, and we're going to go for the other side. This is supposed to be so good for your digestive system. So we are crossing the leg, the ankle over the thigh, right above the knee, or maybe here is where you land. Wherever this is, it's all good. So you can hug your knee just below the knee, or you can dig your elbow into your thigh and look to the back of the room using that back arm to also assist in the twist. Nice deep breaths here. In with the good, out with the bad. Nice deep breath in and exhale, trying to keep your hips, both of them, on the ground. Inhale and exhale. And uncoil. uncork it there. And this time we are going to twist around. You can do it facing the camera. I'm just going to show you on the profile. This is the butterfly. So the soles of your feet are meeting each other, and you may just go up here. Everybody has different degrees of flexibility, whatever works. Using your head, just float it back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And close up the butterfly. Come back to tabletop for another downward dog. So we'll do this on the profile. Dig your toes in and get ready to press up if you can. If you don't want to go this distance, you can just stay right here in a child's pose or stay right where you are. So we're digging in with our toes, pushing up with our hands, our fingers spread wide apart. Feet hip width apart. Pushing back. And now if you want, you can stay here or you can join me in a pigeon, which is the leg comes up like this. You can stay right here, but if you want to bring your knee up through your hands, slightly bent here, you can meet me in this pigeon pose and just hang out right here. Or if you are flexible enough, you can open up that leg and come down over your thigh, pushing with your elbow to make sure your hips stay on the ground as best as you can. And just enjoy this stretch. This feels so good for a lot of people. But wherever you are in this pose, it's all good. Just take some nice deep breaths. And when you've had quite enough of that, walk it up slowly, one hand at a time. And we're going to come back into downward dog, curling the toes, walking it up, pushing with your hands. Your fingers are spread out. Your heels can come down one at a time or just stay there together, walking that dog. If you want, you can twist to the side a little bit. Just giving some hips a good rotation and pushing back. We are now going to do pigeon on the other side, coming up with our leg, bending the knee, coming through, meeting at the hands. You can stay right here, just take some deep breaths. Wiggle your foot up into a 90-degree angle if you like, and then slowly walk down. And this just feels so good for the hip flexors. Hang out here or wherever you are with some nice deep breaths. And with each exhale, you might feel like you can stretch just a skosh more. And slowly walk it back up, coming out of this nice and slowly back into tabletop with a cat and a cow. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Back into child's pose, whichever child you want to be in, over your head or down to your feet. Just let it go and relax. And now we are going to come up into first seated, and now we will go to our backs with bent knees. So just lying here, letting our backs seek a comfortable position into the mat. We are now going to wrap our hands just below one knee and bring it in as close as you can. And we are going to do circles to the outside. 4 and 5. Then reverse to the inside. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And release that leg. Going for the other one right below the knee or wherever you land. It could be right here. 4, 2 to the outside. 3, 4, and 5. Now reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Now we're going to grab that other knee right below the knee and we're going to do a twist. So taking your hand, grabbing the outside of your thigh and twisting, putting your arm at chest level, gazing to the end of your hand and beyond. Nice deep breaths. Gotta love it. Oh yeah. Does this feel good or what? On your next exhale, bring that leg down to straight leg position, and we are going to grab the shin of the other leg, pulling it up, flexed feet, and to the outside with our hand, twisting with our arm coming up to chest level, and turning our palm up, gazing to the end of our hand and beyond. Nice deep breaths here. And then release. Come into a bent knee position. This time we're going to do figure fours. So our ankle comes at thigh level somewhere in here. You can stay right here and just press with your hand against the inside of your thigh. But for some extra credit and fun, you can bring your leg to a straight position, threading the needle inside the figure four, flex feet, using your elbow, pressing out, and some nice deep breaths here. Enjoying this full leg stretch. And again, for more extra credit, you can stay right where you are or bring that bent knee, pressing against the outside of the ankle and pressing with your elbow against the inner thigh for an even wider open hip flexor stretch. Wherever you are on this, it's all good. It is not a competition. People have different levels of flexibility, but just stretching it all is really good. All right, straighten up that leg and come out of the figure four. Grab underneath the knees and pull your legs in. All right, now we're going to go for figure four on the other side. And that's going to be the ankle across the thigh or wherever you land. Again, you can stay right here doing an assist with your hands, or you can thread the needle and come up to a straight leg flex position. Pushing with your elbow against the inner thigh. Taking some deep breaths right here, keeping it here, or for extra stretch, bend your knee, press against the ankle, and even a little more push from that elbow, opening up the hip flexor and really enjoying this stretch with some deep breathing here. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. This just feels so good. Oh my gosh. All right, next one, we're gonna come out into happy baby. Just what every senior should do, a happy baby, grabbing your toes, grabbing your feet, your ankles, wherever you can reach, and just rocking back and forth, back and forth. It's all good. And then releasing. From this position, we're going to do a bridge. You can position your shoulders and your feet against your glutes if you can reach that far, or wherever you are, we are going to push into our heels into a slow rising bridge, one vertebrae at a time. You can do this inhaling or exhaling on the way down. Inhale on the way up, very slowly, squeezing your glutes, keeping your core strong. Exhaling down one more time. Inhale it up and exhale it down. Very good. And then open butterfly in the supine or flat back position with your fingers together, just relaxing here. Watching the clouds or the ceiling, just letting it all go and relaxing from here. Nice deep breaths, and then slowly close up. Come back to a straight leg position and open your palms. And just take a few more deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to roll over onto our right side and come up into a little Sphinx position. And with your elbows pull up, stretching your whole upper body and letting your feet stay right where they are, so you're enjoying this stretch. Inhale up a little more and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down, and all the way down. Walk your fingers out, and we are going to play Superman or Superwoman. So that's going to look like an inhale up, squeezing your glutes as much as you can. If you feel any pain, back off. Exhale down. Inhale it up, off the ground. Your hands and feet are only maybe 2 inches off the ground, if that. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale it up and exhale it down. Good. From here, hands by your chest, and if you are okay with this, inhale up to more of a full extension and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. And this time, as you inhale up, we're going to come up into another child's pose, stretching that well-worked upper and lower back, or if you prefer, hands down by your sides, whatever works. Hands by your chest, come up to tabletop, come to a standing position. Walking your feet up, and we are going to inhale it up. There are some yoga poses we didn't do, like warrior and all that, the more strenuous poses. These are the more relaxing poses, things you can do before you go to sleep or when you wake up in the morning, or if you have arthritis. These are really easy on your joints. Inhaling it up one last time. exhaling it down. And thank you all very much for joining us in the best, super wonderful yoga poses for seniors. I'm Ellen Jaffe Jones. Thanks for joining us. Namaste.